All right, good afternoon, everyone. I am Joaquin Torres, your elected Assessor-Recorder here for the City and County of San Francisco. And I just want to thank all of you for taking the time out of your busy calendars to join us today. So we can tell you more about a new service that we're launching for easy access to recorded documents. For items like deeds of trust, liens, reconveyances that you or your clients need in very specific moments of your life, estate planning, show proof of ownership of your home, to check for debts or release of debts, to watch out for any fraudulent activities such as unwanted liens or forged documents, to report a fake transfership of ownership, commonly known as title fraud. These are documents that you often, you might not be thinking about, but become necessary for you, for your family members, for your clients, or your constituents. And we've been doing so much work to make access to these documents easier for you. We've been laying this foundation by digitizing over 7 million records from the 1990s to present, bringing them online for instant purchase and download. Now, what's new, this new service, is that you can view these recorded documents online in full. Previously, to really know what was in those documents, you had to pay for them or you had to come into City Hall and view them at our public kiosks. So our belief is that in government, you should be paying for what you need. And having this viewing opportunity gives you full access to make sure that you're making those choices based on what you can see there. So you should be able to do that from your home or your office and not have to come over here, look for parking, spend your valuable time all to access this service. So when that moment does come and you need a copy of your deed, you can see exactly what you're getting. Make sure it's the right document and pay for what you need. No more, no less. So if you don't need an official copy of a recorded document, you're just checking in on something or doing some research, or you're a pro bono legal firm or a community-based organization simply helping a client. You can view over 7 million records online for free at any time. We have over 200,000 documents that are recorded with our office each year. When that happens, like right after you buy a house, within a few days of the deed recording, you'll be able to see it. This new service is about responding to you, the public, and your need and desire to be able to access information conveniently and securely, saving time, saving money. So before I leave it to Derek Anin, our Director of Public Service, to share more, today marks a major milestone of an ongoing effort to make our services work better for you. But I want to let you know about some other upgrades that we're also pursuing. Decreasing the fees for purchasing official copies online so that when you do need to buy a document, it's cheaper. Creating a new appointment system so that when you do need to come to City Hall in person, you can have a scheduled time for you. We're also putting a new phone system in place with more options for requesting a callback or direct forwarding to 311 when that happens after hours. Our new website, which is going to be launching in early 2025, and our SMART project, which is a new system for managing assessment records and transactions. And it's part of a multi-year initiative that we built from the ground up, a new infrastructure to modernize and add efficiency to the way that our office does our work and the way that you can access assessment information. I want to remind you, you can always purchase or review recorded documents in the office or via mail. So if you have people in your life that don't have access to the internet, those options, of course, always remain in place. And if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. So I just want to now hand it over to Derek Anin, and thank you, Derek, for doing all of the work to make this possible, and take it from here.
Okay. Thank you, Assessor Torres, for that warm introduction. Hello, everyone. Many of you here may already be super users of this system, but I wanted to take this time to formally introduce you to the system and show some features you may not be aware of, and also save room to answer any questions you may have. At the end, our goal here is to ensure that this new service has a seamless rollout and to take time to gather your valuable feedback. Again, please feel free to reach out to us should you have any questions, comments, or suggestions. With that being said, let's jump right into it. I'm going to go ahead, share my screen. Let's just give it a couple seconds to load. Start. Okay, everyone here, you should be able to see my screen. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start here direct on our website, sfassessor.org. From here, you're going to navigate to our search page by clicking Records Search. From this page, you are going to click on our Access tool to get you to our landing page of Records Manager. So beginning with our disclaimer page, before you agree, I want to point out some useful information here that can help you before you begin your search. Starting here, as you can see, our online records index is available from January 1, 1990 forward, and our documents recorded have been indexed through December 4, 2024. What this means is that any document submitted to our office for recording on or before this December 4th date are now available to view and purchase via our online public site. You can also check here daily for this indexing information because it does change in real time and it can help you too before you begin your search. So after I agree to the disclaimer, like everyone here, I'm going to quickly sign on as a registered user, as I have completed already the one-time ID verification process to set up this account. So let me quickly sign on so I can begin my search. 1 second. I'm going to enter my info. L, Y, X, 50. Log in. Okay. So we're ready to begin. You are going to be presented with 2 ways to search for record. Our first default search will be a simple search where you can use a Google type search to enter keywords like deeds or names on a document to find documents in our system. This is helpful if you're not quite sure what to look for or where to start. It kind of gets things going. I'm going to go ahead, show you real quick. So if you click on this simple search, it will basically pull any document that has that keyword search. Let me go back to the simple search, and I'm going to actually go to our advanced search. All right, so our second way of searching will actually be our preferred method of searching, and this is called our advanced search. We highly encourage all of our taxpayers to use our advanced search tool as it allows you to quickly locate most documents that have been recorded in our office. Please note, as mentioned earlier, all records on our site are public records and our document availability is from 1990 forward. What this means is if you are looking for a document that's recorded prior to 1990, you can search for those documents and view those documents here at our main office located at City Hall, room 190. If at any point you're having trouble accessing the site, searching for records, or have questions regarding documents found on our site, we're always here to help, and you can always contact us directly for assistance. So in terms of helpful advanced search tips, as you can see here, you can search for recorded documents by the block and lot. This is also known as the assessor parcel number, by the document number, the document type, and also by the name. Please note that both simple and advanced search tool features, right now, it does not allow for searches by property address, but you can search by these identifiers in the index. So for this demo, I'm going to search for our most common requested document, which is known as a deed. Also, I'm going to enter a date range of 1/1/2023 to today's date and see what the system pulls. So from there, from that title, I'm going to select deed. I'm going to change my search date to 1/1/2023 up to today's date, but remember, it will only produce documents indexed up to 12/4 of 2024. All right, so the results are quick, and from the initial search, you can see that the system located 31,000 documents, and that means with this filing code of deed from 1/1/2023 to today's date, we have recorded over 31,000 deeds in our system. To the right here, you can also increase or decrease the amount of results per page. This feature here, you can quickly navigate from page 1 to page 10, and then it will increase in increments of 5. You can also quickly go to the last page to view docs. But always keep in mind, whenever you use any of these sorting or custom features, it does default back into the document range. And if you want to get back into the deeds, you will have to clear the results, start again to reset to get you back to your original search, which is here. Okay. So to the left side, which is very helpful features, you can also refine the results by title, name, and by year. A very useful tip that we provide our taxpayers is by searching by name. So for this demo, I'm going to search by Survivors Trust. From this tool, you can see that documents, deeds recorded under Survivors Trust are using that name. We've located 185 documents. Here too, you can also change the amount of hits per page. So as you can see, by changing it to 100, I now can quickly navigate between 2 pages versus going through each page, which will only initially yield me 10 results per page. All right, now I'm going to click on a deed. I'm just going to click on the first one and actually see what I can access online. Okay, so the first feature that I want to point you to is going to be this all index tool or this all info tool. Remember, our index is similar to a library card catalog, and it is a guide to the information contained within the document. So from here, you can see the title of the document, which is a deed. This also shows you the grantor information or name. This could also be the seller, the grantee name or names, which can also be the buyer. It also displays the assessor parcel number, or also known as the block and lot. Remember, any of the information contained in this index, you can then use to search in our advanced search tool to quickly find this document for any future reference. All right, so once you see here, you now have a preview button where you can actually view the document before purchase. And I'm going to go over some of the features that you can see. As you can see the document, you would have to scroll up and down to view. But if you wanted to resize, you can quickly use these resizing tools to get a better look at that document. If for any point you want to get a closer look, you can always zoom in. And let's just say you want to get back to the original setting, you would just click this button and it'll bring you back to the original setting. From here, you can see that this is a 2-page document, and you can use these buttons to navigate between page 1 and page 2, and also scroll up and scroll down to see the document in its entirety. Now, once you have viewed the document and you are confirming that you would now like to process, or you would now like to purchase this document, you can quickly add it to your shopping cart here. Now, the system is going to give you 2 options. The first is a digital copy, which is delivered via an instant PDF download. And the second option is a hard copy plain or a certified copy. Most customers who actually choose this option, they're doing it for a requirement for another city department, agency, and or a law firm that they are working with, where they do require a paper copy of the document in our system. So for this demo, I'm going to go ahead and move forward with a digital copy. In terms of processing times, digital copies are instant and hard copies are usually processed within 5 business days, if not the same day. Please also allow for extra time for mail delivery with USPS before you do place your order. So from here, I'm going to click OK. Add the document in my shopping cart. Once the document is in my cart, you can see the details here to the left, where it's going to tell you the total number of pages. And so it's going to give you the cost for the document. As you can see, it's $1.76. It's 1 document. It's 2 pages. If you look to the right, you can still access the same viewing features here if you want to recheck the document before you actually pay and check out. So again, this is the all info page, which tells you the title, the grantor, the grantee, the names on the document, and also the associated block and lot. As you see, you can also still preview the document. So if you want to double, triple check and make sure that this is the document you want, it's here for you too as well. Okay, so one thing I do want to note is after you purchase your document, digital copy links will be active for 15 days. So please make sure that you save a copy on your computer or on a USB within that time frame. Now, because I'm not going to actually move forward and purchase this document, I'm going to go ahead and remove this item from my cart. Let me make sure it's going to reset. Okay, I'm going to remove it. And I'm going to get back to this navigation page. And also, I want to take this time to show you what you can actually do with your account. So at this top right, here you can manage your account. This is where you'll see the details of your account, your name, your mailing address. But the one feature that I do want to show, other than change your password and signing out, is you actually have the ability to view your past orders. So as you can see here, it defaults to 1 month. But if I actually look back to November 1 and I search, I will see my prior purchases. So it's going to tell me my order information. Also, if this was within 15 days, this click to download would still be active, but because it's outside of 15 days, the link has expired and you would have, if you did not save that document, or if you lost the link, you would actually have to place a new order. So that is a pretty cool feature in the site. So I'm going to go back to the simple page, the search page to start. And I'm going to go ahead and actually sign out of my account. And that would end my presentation. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen because we're now back to where we started and open up to answer any questions from the group. Thank you.